Let the crash out continue. The crash out is real, it's nonstop, and it's ongoing. And here, while you get to listen to these videos of people that I have seen across the internet, even on ESPN, saying, well, if it had been in reverse, oh my God, the outrage would have been crazy. That was said by Chini Ogumake. Holy Lord. Really, they've all lost it. They've all lost a sense of reality. That was a take foul. This is lunacy. I'm even seeing video of people have the back angle showing a massive push that sends Reese flying. You can tell the video's edited. It's in fast forward on top of that. There was no shove that made Angel Reese go fly and flail and flop in the wind like a dying bird. But that is now what is being created. Angel Reese is the victim in all of this. She is the victim. Live in victimhood. And at the same time, you have what I talked about in another video. RG3 says what he says. And now there's a video out from someone named Doc Holliday, an actual media member who says that RG3 should be responsible and that his behavior is irresponsible because he's a member of the media. Newsflash, if you're a former athlete and you're in media, you're not really a journalist. Like, don't call people journalists who don't have degrees in journalism. Do not call people journalists who don't have education in journalism. Just because someone pulled you on the TV screen because you speak well or you're eloquent, you're a handsome guy or girl or attractive female, whatever it is, that does not make a former athlete a journalist if they don't have a background in journalism. That makes them a pundit. That makes them a personality. It does not make them a journalist. You have to go to school to be a journalist. But I want to talk about what's going on right here, where this one particular video I saw from this guy, Doc Holliday, where he's sitting here saying of all the death threats that Angel Reese has received. Again, you can't prove it. You can't provide substantiation for it. There's no evidence of it. There are no emails. There are no texts. There are no videos. I've not seen any of this. If it existed, we would have seen it. People would have been arrested. It's just that simple. But what I can show you is this. I can show you actual threats of violence by Chicago Sky lunatics, Angel Reese lunatics, who cannot stand the very sight of Caitlin Clark. They cannot stand her. They hate her passionately, and they will do whatever they can to potentially put a stop to Caitlin Clark. They don't want to see Caitlin Clark succeed. They are jealous of Caitlin Clark. It bothers them. This is sociopathic level shit. People need therapy. There's some people that need to be Baker acted, because when you're threatening violence against a person because of a basketball game, and they're going to sit here and say, well, we've seen it. No, you haven't. We have not seen any texts, emails, anything that shows threats of violence against Angel Reese. If you can provide it, then I will stand down and say, yes, that is there. That is wrong. Go arrest that person. But we still haven't seen it, because you damn sure know ESPN would be all over it if it was there. People would have been arrested if it was there. So now there's a made-up story about monkey sounds in the arena being made by fans. The WNBA is investigating it. Indiana has acquiesced and basically bent over and kissed the ring. Rather than defending their fan base, defending their players, they took a shit on their damn players. But I'm going to go into this video right here. This is a fan of Chicago who is largely on Instagram. Someone by the name of Jaguar Jackson. And let's talk about that. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. We talk facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Ring the bell. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Appreciate everyone who came on Sunday Night Heat last night. We had over 700 people in the room last night. It was a blast, and we will continue to make this a fun every Sunday night, 8 p.m. experience for you. We thank you for your support. Ben, Daniel, and I are looking to put out a great show and program for you and make it a great time throughout this WNBA basketball season. Let's take a look at this. So this is a post from someone named Jaguar Jackson, a massive Angel Reese fan, a lunatic, a deranged individual. Yes, deranged. She literally puts a circle, multiple circles around the white players who are in this picture for tres leches, which is actually kind of cute, and puts a bullseye on Caitlin Clark's face. Obviously, if you hit the bullseye area where Lexi Hull is and Sophie Cunningham, she'd have no problem with that either. This is the type of shit that's being put out there. But now let's take a look at some more. This is what she says. It's on site. Caitlyn just started a war and I'm on the front lines. And just like that, Caitlyn just started a war. It's on site. Caitlyn, exactly what I've been saying she is. I'm going to make it like, we'll be at the game June 7th in Chicago. You want to see me, Clarkies? Let me know. See, this is someone who's now made it's on site. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? This person, Jaguar Jackson X, is threatening physical violence. That's what on site means. I cover fighting, I cover combat sports. Anyone who ever says it's on site, that's talking about fighting or worse. In fact, if you deal with on site when it comes to gang shit, like go to LA, see what anyone says about it's on site. They're not talking about fighting, they're talking about emptying weapons on each other. That's what on site means. So are you that? Are you about that life? So if you're about that life, then maybe the police should be paying you a visit because there's something seriously wrong with you. If I am the Chicago Sky, I'm not letting this person in my building. No one should let her in the building. She's a crazy person. This is what she's posting on social media. Look at this. Caitlyn needs to leave the W. Tijuana Jackson. I presume this is the same person. TJ Agency. Oh my word. This is beyond ridiculous at this point. She exhibits school behavior. Stop excusing it. Wow. So we're gonna go. They go back and they find this is a screenshot of some shit from last year, or whatever. But again, you are now saying she needs to be out of the WNBA. Oh my God. But remember, it's on site now. This was yesterday, folks. Yesterday or Sunday or whatever day it was, Saturday, whatever day it was. And then you got this one, threatening to harm a basketball player over a foul, weirdo behavior. But the more important question is, will you? Why can't you afford tickets to a game? I don't know what all that means, but this is the type of this is a threat. This right here is a war. It was a foul. It was a foul. What is wrong with you? This is the type of response. I got it all over my Twitter's feed myself. I got people making up things and this anger over Robert Griffin III and his comment about how she hates her. Why do you care if she hates her or not? What does it matter? Bullseye. Again, only thing you use bullseyes for is shooting arrows at a bullseye, shooting weapons at a bullseye. Otherwise, there's no, I don't know what that is. It's target practice. What does that mean? Please provide your definition of what this is supposed to mean, Jaguar Jackson. You are deranged. I mean, maybe you're Randy Orton in the WWE. You hear voices in your head. They talk to you. They understand. They cancel you. They talk to you. They understand. They comfort you. I don't know what's going on here. This is you have not. I am on I am on so many different groups and people don't know. I see everything that goes on so many of these channels and so many of these damn Twitter feeds. Holy crap. There is some nasty shit that comes out of both sides of people's mouths. I'm serious. There is some nasty shit that comes out of both sides. A lot of it though, but the violent rhetoric comes from this. I have not seen yet to date, and I have not seen. And if there is, I stand down, but I have not seen it. I have not seen any violence. Anyone talking about violently harming people. It's on site is a violent term. It is not a term of, oh, we'll have a conversation. No, it means when I see you, I'm gonna knock your ass out. When I see you, I'm gonna put a in your butt. I'm gonna pew pew in your butt. That's what it means. And this is what is being promoted and pushed by this individual. This individual, that one, and the other one who's talking about how the black players from the end are shucking and jiving. They should be pissed because Caitlin Clark fouled Angel Reese. Why weren't they pissed when Alyssa Thomas body slammed Angel Reese? Where was this level of anger and pissed offness and threats of violence on Alyssa Thomas? Where was I mean, yo, are you okay? You need a hug? Do you need a hug? Because something in your life is missing. It's just missing. You cannot be this emotionally detached from reality that sports makes you this crazy. I love sports. I'm not fighting anybody over sports. I don't care enough. Shit doesn't that doesn't have an impact on like for you to go to levels where you're threatening people with violence on social media, threatening I'm going to be there, I'm going to be at that game if it's on site, you want to meet me, come see me. Really? Are you ready to go to jail over basketball? Are you ready to go to jail over Angel Reese, who probably don't even know your name? Who probably don't give two fucks about you? You want to know what we have proof of? We have actual verifiable proof of? We have proof that there was stalkers arrested crossing over states to get to Caitlin Clark, hanging out in front of the Gamebridge Arena. We have facts of this. This is verifiable. There's court records and documents. There's facts of Paige Beckers being stalked and an arrest being made over a crazy Paige Becker stalker. We still don't have anyone who's ever been arrested for stalking Angel Reese. Nothing. We have no screenshots. We have no emails because you damn well know the WNBPA would be posting it everywhere if it actually existed. The same way, if those supposed monkey noises at the arena actually were happening at the arena, the players would have heard it, the coaches would have heard it, everybody there would have heard it. And guess what? It would have been dealt with there. And on top of that, Chicago wouldn't have needed to wait a day and a half to put out a statement about it because they'd have been putting out a statement during the game. The WNBA wouldn't have been putting out a bullshit statement about something because they would have been doing it during the game. Person would have been removed from the arena. The Indiana Fever's kowtow and bending over on this is despicable. You're basically taking shots at your own fans. But this is what we're talking about here. It's on site. Please do define what that means, Jaguar Jackson. Please define what that means because I don't know that there's anybody that wants to be in the arena with you if it means what it really means in the world of the street, in the world of fighting. It means it's on site, not a conversation, not a yelling back and forth, not a debate. On site is threats of physical violence, and that's what she's doing. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, and that's where police need to step in and deal with this type of thing because that is actually a verbal threat. That is a threat of violence on a. I mean, it's screenshot. She did a whole thing on it. That's the title of it. It's on site. A war. A war of what? A war of what? You're on the front lines. Oh, we're so scared. But I think you need some help. Again, this is where police need to be involved and be dealing with this type of situation because it'll be a darn crazy thing to see someone like her rush into court or something trying to do something crazy. Because guess what? If you've watched tennis, there have been tennis players who have been physically assaulted and nearly ended on a tennis court by crazies sitting behind them in the stands. It's happened. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. And once again, thank you so very much for jumping on last night on Sunday Night Live. Every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Make sure it's the place to be for you. 8 p.m. every Sunday night. Sunday Night Heat. Just called the wrong Sunday Night Heat with Ben Daniel and myself. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Talk facts over feelings. Come on now.